Yeah, I had to go somewhere where it's a little bit more peaceful. Now it's finna rain. I'm I'm out here at the park, where it's a little bit more peaceful. Sometimes the park ranger be harassing and bothering people and all this other stuff, right? But you know, back to my topic about you know, I'm almost forgot. Damn. This is part two of everybody problem ain't yours. So okay. That's what we talking about right now. Everybody problem ain't yours. Sometimes it takes for you to take a walk and go to the park to clear your mind on what you trying to do and what you need to do and stuff. So it's good to do that every now and then. Sometimes, you got to get away and find peace of mind on what you need to do with yourself. And it's alright. It's alright for you to be alone sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much that's going on out here. It's so much that that people be doing. So I say to people out there, man, worry about getting yourself together before you be around anybody or anything like that. Worried about learning how to love yourself and focus on what you need to focus on. You know, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do in today's society. You know what I'm saying? You got to do those things. You got to make sure that you is where you need to be. You got to make sure you happy. You got to make sure you got money. You know, make sure that you have a comfortable life or do the best you can to have peace of mind. I know your life ain't gonna be perfect because nobody's life is perfect. You know what I mean? Nobody's life is perfect. But it's good to analyze a lot of situations. You can't let temptation get to you. You can't let none of the things that you feel like that's a distraction of you being happy and focus on yourself and getting your life together. Because the devil use all kinds of distraction. He'll use women. He'll make you feel lonely. He'll make you feel depressed. He'll make you feel like you're not wanted. He'll make you go through all these changes with not being happy. You know what I'm saying? So then you sitting back looking at the scenario of the situation of knowing that, hey, I'm not this desirable guy. I don't have enough money to please these women. I don't have this. I don't have that. So that's just the devil, just playing with your mind, making you feel like you less of a person because this is the devil's society. So to keep from worried about what people think and do, just don't deal with it. You just stop dealing with it. You just stop dealing with the nonsense of what people talking about and what they doing. So you say to yourself, hey, I gotta make sure that I gotta have a comfortable life, or I have a life where I can be comfortable where I ain't gotta worry about what people think. But this whole society is finna collapse anyway. This whole society, you know. Most people trying to party because they know what time it is. Some people, like, this park is dead. Today is Monday. A lot of people at work, whatever. People trying to get it while they can because they know what's finna happen. Only people that's programmed and brainwashed into thinking that society is going to stay the same is the people that's in to listen to the rap music, TV. They distracted. All of that is a distraction. So don't worry about the distraction of the devil. Worry about the vision and the blessing of what the Creator is showing you. He's showing you things that ain't right, that ain't adding up. You shouldn't be worried about all this other nonsense. So, like I said, everybody's problem ain't yours. You know, certain people can't walk in your shoes and you can't walk in theirs. That's why people are starting to divide themselves away from people, because it's hard nowadays to explain people about what's going on in your life. They so judgmental. People want to make up their own conclusion of why your life the way it is, but they don't know because they ain't walking in your shoes. They say, oh, you ain't making excuses and this and that of why you ain't successful, but they ain't telling the truth in the part of, everybody got their own circle and people scamming and, using the government with the scamming and with the taxes. And, these people are computer smart and they know how to work the system for their own beneficial gain. You got some people that have been living on this earth and they've been taught to go by the book as for trying to do everything the right way and not taking no shortcuts. Me personally, I've been taking shortcuts. It didn't work for me. It always failed, so maybe that was a sign of God to just do everything strictly by the book and do everything the positive and the honest way or whatever you want to call it. But I haven't succeeded with, me just trying to do the scamming and everything else. I always been to the point where I got caught. I get in trouble, this habit, that habit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just stick it out and go through the hell then, because either way it goes, I'm still gonna catch hell. So that's my experience on it. Everybody's life ain't the same. Most people can't understand that. It is what it is. Like I said, some people are born to be scammers and they good at what they do. Some people are not. Some people are just made different. They think different. They act different. Some people ain't a hustler like you. Some people is just used to working like me. I'm used to working. I don't know how to hustle because a lot of people hated on me, A lot of people hated on me and said, hey, we're not gonna teach him the game because he too busy working. He think he better than us because I always work, went home. So by me not attaching myself to the streets, it's a few friends I used to hang out with when I was young every now and then. But certain niggas got better because they felt like just because I was trying to have a decent lifestyle and I was raised to believe a certain thing, which fucked me over anyway. And certain people was like, yeah, since you Mr. Goody Two Shoes and you working a job and you think you all this and that, we don't need to teach you how to hustle. We don't need to teach you anything about the streets, because I feel like, damn, if I would have learned anything about the hustling game, I would never had to pin on the system. I would never had to pin on these companies, corporations with these jobs. Now I'm fucked up. Now the only thing I can know of is working. So when people criticize you and say, oh, you ain't trying to do this, you ain't trying to do that, hey man, half of the people out here don't know how to hustle. Half of the people out here is depending on jobs, man. Half of the people don't even know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They'll get fucked up and caught or whatever the case may be. They don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to scheme. They don't know how to finesse and do all this other shit because they honest people. It's in them to be honest. They don't know how to be a scheming ass, weasel ass, snake ass motherfucker like you. They was made different. God made them different. And I feel like if you don't respect or like a person for what God have created them to be as, then that's on you. And I say to anybody, don't expect to have exception from people and people to love you. Just because you're different, that world is going to hate you for being different because you're not doing the same slimy shit that they doing. So I got to go through hell without knowing anything about hustling or whatever. Hell, shit, sometimes I be wanting to beat the system and cheat. But I don't know how to cheat because I got too much of a good heart to do that. I can't, and it, like I said, if I try to do it, it won't work for me anyway. Because I always end up failing at that. So that was a sign for me that the Creator made me different. It ain't meant for me to be a con artist. It's not meant for me to be a finesse. It's not meant for me to scheme. I guess I got to go through my own trials and tribulations. I don't know. I'm still trying to get answers out of this shit. But I know a lot of relatives, family members, and fake ass friends, they never teach me anything on how to hustle. I had to learn certain things on my own. I sold a little weed, but that didn't get me too far. I ain't have enough clientele, so I stopped that bullshit. And then when it went to trying to sell dope, my own sister ended up smoking crack, ended up smoking my fucking rock that I was trying to sell. So that didn't work. But I felt like she knew more about the streets. So I felt like maybe if I have her around me and trust, cause she was selling dope in the past too with her and her baby dad. Oh, they were getting money, they were doing their thing, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I step into the picture, there's always something go wrong. So that was just showing me it's not meant for me to do anything illegal. It's not meant for me to take shortcuts, cause either way it go, I'm still gonna catch hell. And by me doing things the honest way, I'm catching more hell. So it's like, you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. You know, certain people can't understand your lifestyle. It is what it is. So now I'm just doing the best I can to try to figure out what my purpose is and try to do the best I can to survive and learn whatever I gotta learn. You know, it's late as hell, but it's better late than never. So I'm still trying to figure things out. I make these videos. I don't care about the viewers. I don't care about the viewers no more. I'm just doing this for therapy because it's nothing else for me to do right now. And I'm being honest. There's nothing else for me to do on this God green earth. I've been having so much bad luck. And I have talked to certain people and they say, oh man, you making excuses. So now it's to the point where I don't talk to nobody about my problems. And you gotta be the same way. Whatever problems you gotta deal with it. Well, if motherfuckers see you and oh you ain't hanging around them and all this and that, oh man, you not dealing with me. It is what it is. It is what it is because guess what? People in this world is full of shit. That's just the bottom line. People in this world is full of shit, and you can't expect for them to understand. You can't expect them to sympathize with you. Because they only see what they see. Because just because things are working right for them, it works good for them, doesn't mean it works good for you. Everybody can't do the same thing. Some people out here lost and they still trying to find their purpose. How you know I didn't try everything that I need to try? And I'm burnt out for trying it because it never worked for me. So stop listening to what people gotta say and go by what you feel and what you believe. And if people are mad at you because you ain't accumulating enough money, then stop hanging around them. You got your own problems and you just worry about taking care of yourself and hanging by yourself. You ain't gotta worry about motherfucker calling you broke, calling you this, calling you that, calling you a nobody and all this and that if you by yourself. This is a female that just walked up the street. You see her at the park every now and then, but she come mostly every day because she ain't got nothing else to do. She ain't really got no friends, no family, or no nothing. But she got a grandma that she stay up there at a little high-rise thing with. She go up there every now and then, but, she miserable. You can see it in her face, she lonely and miserable, but she feel like she ain't got no choice because, why? She can't trust nobody. She don't want to go through the drama. Nowadays, you starting to see people move as a loner because people are misunderstood. You can't tell this person why you broke and why you ain't successful. You can't tell them. You can't tell them, oh, you ain't trying, you was lazy and this and that. You don't know what they been trying to do. How you know things ain't been a fucking roller coaster ride for them? How you know that things ain't been happening back to back to back to back every time they try? How you know? Some people try and they get a chance. They blessed to get a try and then they end up making it. Some people, they try and they get burnt out because it's not going right. It's not going the way they expected to go. You can't blame them because they blame God. Blame God or blame the person who's not giving them that opportunity. Don't blame the person for them trying. They doing their part. I can't force nobody to put me in a position where I can have money, or I can have a job and this and that. I'm not finna kiss your ass. No. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna beg you for a position. You got people that doing all kinds of shit out there just to get a position. All kinds of weird shit that you don't even know about. But you say, it's all about trying and putting in effort. Man, fuck you, man. The world doesn't work like that. You got people that's helping certain people to get to the top. And they ain't helping certain people because, oh, they don't know you. You ain't my friend. I don't fuck with you. So guess what? I ain't fuck you. I ain't finna help you. I ain't finna tell you nothing. I ain't finna... See, you got everybody that got their circles, and they helping each other. The ones that's a loner, that's, struggling, they ain't got nobody. So what you expect for them to make it overnight? It seems like the person that's a loner, they got to be more cutthroat than anybody. They got to be a cutthroat motherfucker in order to succeed in society. Real shit. They got to be cutthroat in order to make it. Because if they ain't cutthroat, they ain't going to even make it. That's how society really built on. Just like they say, nice guys finish last. Being nice ain't going to make you last and survive in this world. You ain't. You find the most evil-ass, cutthroat-ass motherfuckers at the top of the food chain. They get what they want, because why they cutthroat? Being Mr. Nice Guy and trying to do whatever it takes and trying and all that other shit, that shit does not work. That shit does not work. So all you people out there that's wondering why you've been trying all these years and shit and it's not working, it's because you don't know the right people. Just like they say, it ain't what you know, it's who you fucking know. Then you got certain people that choose not to give you the opportunity for whatever reason that they don't like you or whatever reason that they have or why they won't help you or give you the knowledge or give you the game or whatever the fuck you want to call it of why you can be successful or whatever. Some people out here lost. Some people done tried it all. Some people feel like, okay, if I go by the good book of me working and stuff, maybe I'll be successful. And that's why I fucked up at. Maybe if I would have learned how to scheme and be a con artist and all this other shit, how to hustle and sell dope and all this. But like I said, I had so many motherfuckers hating on me because they felt like, oh, you missed the goody two shoes. You don't need to know about the street life because you got it all figured out because you got 2 jobs. Yeah, I had that. But this all would have been a smart move if I would have learned in the street smarts of any common sense of how to hustle or anything, just to have a backup plan because you can't pin on the system. Nobody taught me because, like I said, motherfuckers hating on me because they feel like I didn't need that lifestyle. Oh, well, you doing so well right now, you don't need to learn about this lifestyle, so fuck you. I ain't gonna teach you nothing anyway, nigga. You think you all that. So crabs in the bucket. Only thing I was just trying to do is do the right thing. That's all. Motherfucker hated me for trying to do the right thing. They thought I was Mr. Goody Two Shoes and all this other shit. So they was some fucking haters. So they couldn't wait for me to hit rock bottom. They said, oh yeah, now you need the streets now. Now you need us. Now you need to learn how to hustle. Now your ass don't know how to hustle and shit because you so used to working jobs and all this going by the good book. Now yeah, the system done fucked over you. These companies and corporations done fucked over you. Now you need the streets. Nah, don't run to us. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't go. We gonna let you suffer. That's how these bitch ass niggas is. All because you tried to do the right thing. They don't know. They had evil intentions anyway. So if you was hanging around them and you was about that street life, if you made more money than them and you knew how to hustle, they'll try to rob you, kill you, set you up and everything else. Call the police, snitch, all that bullshit. So guess what? I would have lost either way it went. That's all I gotta say for right now, man. I'm signing out. CTV, more videos. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. I'm out.